Well, we're out of Napa Valley and we're back in Hanford, California, and just yesterday I got the phone call that a brand new, first time on the lot vehicle just showed up at Sager in Hanford. And that car is a big one. Today on Reviews It, it's the 2026 Grand Wagoneer L, and L stands for really, really long. When you're looking at these big vehicles, they command a high price. Oh, by the way, I got to introduce, this is my daughter's husband, and I'm test driving him on our videos today to see if he's actually worth being on a video with me today. He likes collecting cars for some reason, and I figured why not give him a try with these here too, because you like cars, don't you?
I like cars, I really do, and it's a nice transition since I'm very much addicted to the grandpa car.
Oh,
so
grandpa car.
Very, very excited to actually review something that's a bit more the century.
Yeah, this century.
Yeah, it'll be nice to see functioning AC, brand new technology, a tablet. It's a whole new world for me. But I'm very excited.
Welcome Andy to our channel today, and we're just happy that you're coming along here. Please like and subscribe if you like what we do. But we want to talk about the price here. After the Tavares fiasco at Stellantis, and they thought that every Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram product were premium products, which commanded premium prices, which didn't equate.
No.
And because of that, they lost.
Yeah.
They lost a lot of customers, they lost a lot of business, a lot of sales.
Yep.
And they had to have Tavares leave the company because of his mismanagement, thinking that this was more than what it was.
Exactly.
So behind us here is this Grand Wagoneer L, and we're going to go over the stats on this thing in just a second. But I want to tell you the price on this one is $76,900.
Yep.
A year ago, on a 2025 model, this same one would have been $10,000 more, because there has been a huge price adjustment in the market, especially for Stellantis products. So everything that you bought before is now going to be considerably less. This one here, as much as 10% less than it was just a year ago.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a bargain, and when we show you the inside of this thing, you'll understand how you can command $76,000 and why it's worth it for something like this. For a big family, for a corporation, or for large work groups, this is the one right here. So we're going to do a quick walk around of the car and tell you what this one has to offer, and then we're going to get inside of it and see what more we can do for you. With an MSRP of $76,905, this has all of the standard equipment, and this has the 29E package. That includes the 8-passenger seating. It includes the all-weather mat package, cargo tray in the back, all-season floor mats, and the premium group. That premium group includes automatic power folding exterior mirrors, side distance warning, reversible cargo mat, luxury front and rear floor mats, tri-pane panoramic roof, 360-degree camera, and it has the park assist with parallel and perpendicular parking, rear seat monitoring camera, I can't wait to try that one out, and the 20 by 9-inch machined face painted aluminum wheels. Those packages add up to about $4,000 or $5,000, which brings that price up to $76,905. Now let's just get a chance to look at all the little parts around the car. Starting at the front, it's completely different than what it used to be with the 7 bars. Now it's kind of 7 almost bars here. Now what's cool is this is all illuminated now, and it shines down too, so this illuminates too when you're going down the road. Up here you have a piano black sensors for your parking, and you have your adaptive cruise control panel up underneath here, and your front camera right there. Kind of a different tone right here, but you have a gray tone splitter right here, which is pretty nice compared to the paint job. This paint job, the blue, is amazing. These things wrap all the way around with Jeep Performance LED lighting. Also, you have your daytime running lights right here, which are a T-shaped, like on the side, or I don't know, a gun shape or something like that. It's kind of strange, isn't it? Here is these painted and machined 20-inch wheels here with Bridgestone Duelers. Beautiful wheel package here. You got your running boards and your Grand Wagoneer all the way down the side with the little flag right there. Up here, you have your turn signal monitors up here, surround count cameras here, and you have touch opening of doors, unlocking and locking. Black trim around the windows. You got your big rails up here for your panoramic window. Coming back here, it's on the correct side. Fuel is on the left side, the correct side. I made the mistake before of saying it's on the right side. So I now have to say correct side because it's on the left side, because the left side is the right side to have your fuel pump. Come on back here. This is where the rubber meets the road. No touch getting in the back of this. You just wave your foot underneath this little marker right here. 46 cubic feet right here behind the third row, because this is the L. When you hit these buttons here, it sends the seats down automatically. And then you have 64 cubic feet up here. If you drop down the second row all the way down, 116 cubic feet of space in this thing. It is a cave. You can put 2x4s in here. You could put a bed in here if you're camping, and you can have a wonderful campsite right here, even with a big old rain awning out here. I was just reviewing a new Expedition, and they're nice vehicles, but on an Expedition, it's a two-piece door. So you have this part that comes up this high that you have to reach over. If you hit the button, it comes out, but it pulls it out another about 12 inches here, so you can't reach in as far. With this one being the full, first you have and then you lose your rain shade here because it's sticking out. You can't get all the way in there. With this one being the entire door, you can reach all the way in here and get your stuff out versus having to stand back about 12 inches and trying to reach in there. It's kind of an interesting thing. Ford likes it. I prefer this. I really do. Not saying that the Expedition's a bad car. Rode very nice, but this one here is next level. Let's go inside the car now.
All right, so starting with the door, we have this nice aluminum brushed material, soft material right here. You have this hard plastic, but you have two Alpine speakers right here. Real sturdy, good quality. You have the piano black color right here. Very nice. Big, roomy pocket side on the door. Bottle holder right there.
This Alpine system has how many speakers in it?
Oh, has 9 speakers at the subwoofer.
So that's 10 speakers total. That's
quite a bit.
Crazy. Can't wait to hear this thing.
Yeah, no, it's going to be nice.
Let's jump in.
Yeah, let's move right in here. Let's see. Nice, roomy. It's very good in here. I love air conditioning pointing right at you. You don't have to worry about dealing with the front driver entirely. The back row actually gets their own AC right here. You get to control this back area. Although you don't have the heated seats, you get that convenience along with you get your USB-C and USB charging right here along with your plug-in. There we go. It's a little sturdy.
And then 12 volt right there.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect.
And you got some pockets behind the seat on both sides there. Hey, are you ready to go to the back seat?
Very much so. Let's
show them how that thing opens up.
There we go, right here.
Okay, that shifts forward.
You just climb right in.
Because this isn't the captain's chairs. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
so
these are nice.
So how tall are you?
I'm about 5'9".
5'9"?
5'8.5".
So you're feeling pretty good back there. You got your own little window back there.
Yeah, you get your own moonroof right here. You have your own area to be in. Very spacious, to be honest.
It looks like you have vents back there behind your right.
Yeah.
Look at your left shoulder too. Is that vents back there too, or is that just air vents all the way on the pillar? Look on the seat pillar.
Oh yeah. No, you get vents all around you, so you're not going to be sweating back here like you usually would in another
You got
brand.
your seat recliner right there. You can recline that seat by hitting that button right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got recliners.
And then you have 2 USBs right there.
Yeah. You got charging, perfect cup holders. Just a good amount of space all around.
Now,
it's all nice in here.
What is that right there? That's the kid camera for the back. We're gonna go try that out right now.
No way. That's nice. That's really convenient because I can recall many memories of being
Yelled
a little
at.
brat being yelled at. Yeah, being
Go.
back here. Yep.
Okay, let's see what you look like up here in the fam cam, they call it. There it is right there. It's just in the menu under the home screen. And wave at the camera there, buddy. Yay! So if you got to yell at your kids, you can look right here and scream and not take your eyes off the road too badly. To operate the fam cam, you just go into your controls mode here on the home screen and then hit fam cam and it comes right up. And by the way, this is a super responsive nav system. I think even better than what's in my Jeep. There's your media comfort. This has Android Auto. It has all that stuff in it for your phones, and it has Apple CarPlay. I'm not an Apple guy, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, you go to your vehicle here and it's right there, fam cam, your different apps. You got the nav screen on here. But let's start at the driver's side door here. 2 seat positions and your safe positions. You've got your mirror controls here with folding mirrors. You got your auto up and down, all 4 here, plus your mirror locks, your window locks, and your door locks. Here's your Alpine speaker in the door here. You also have one up here, and you have one in the middle over there too. Now, this is the fun part here. This is your different screens you get when you are running with, woohoo, look at that. There's your different modes, auto full, 4-time adaptive, all that stuff. Your XM and that. You have your different screens you can go through while you're in this one too. But there's the basic screen with your RPMs and your speed. Coming over here, you have, oh, thank goodness, they still have dials for your headlamps, not like my Colorado had. Here is your parking brake, and nothing there. Looks like maybe trailer brakes could go there or something like that. Vent here, high vents, which is great, puts it right in your face. Coming over here is your start stop button and your blinkers here, high beams there, and over here is your wiper washers. Adaptive cruise control, lane centering. This one does not have the co-pilot in this system, but you can do your adaptive cruise control and lane centering with this one here. There's your gear limiter and a nice flat bottom steering wheel so it doesn't get in your way. And yeah, this is a nice stretched, nice material on the steering wheel here. Physical controls for your air conditioner. You have your heated and ventilated seats right here on both sides. And you also have your heated steering wheel right there. Coming down here, you have your sand, mud, snow, and sport. Looking down in here, you have your phone charger way down there, and plus, boy, I can't even get in here, a whole bunch of USB-Cs and a 12-volt right there underneath this little door that shuts, so you can put that phone down there away so that you don't have to be seeing it while you're driving. Auto start stop, lane centering, traction control, hazards. This is power parking, I think. Your parking, auto parking. Here is your auto parking and tow haul mode on or off. This one would have a dial here if you had your air suspension, but for $76,000, you'd have to go to the next level up to get air suspension. Here is your selector for your gears, cup holder, and a massive whatchamacallit, cargo space here. And then you got a little tiny one up here with 2 more USBs if you need to charge your phone or anything else up here. Coming across here, no display over here that, and I'm sorry, that useless display that they have that nobody can ever use, that they put in a lot of the 2025 models. They've gone over and put a nice soft touch dash on this thing. And then down here is your glove box. Oh, and it actually has an owner's manual. Wow, a real paper owner's manual. The seats in the front are very nice. They are all ventilated and they have the little air ports in them. Good bolstering and nice big headrests. Very, very, very nice. Finally, up here on top, you have your auto-dimming mirror. Here is your sunroof controls, your SOSs, and then this is your be able to turn on your dome lights and stuff. And this one opens the tailgate and closes the tailgate right here. There's the inside of it. Guess what we're gonna do now? We're gonna go for a ride. All right, we're off and rolling now. Let's get our seatbelts on. You got yours on already. Look at you.
Yep. Man, it is really nice in here.
How's that seat feel, huh?
Great. I haven't had ventilated seats since I had a Buick Lucerne.
Oh my gosh. Ventilated seats going on.
Yeah.
We're gonna go do our loop. It's just a quick little 4-mile loop that we do. And let's see what this feels like. Now remember, this one does not have the airbag system, so it's gonna be a little different ride. And we don't have that little switch right here that lets you airbag
Yeah.
Right? But come on, you want that, you can pay for it. But this one here at 76,000 is just a really lot of truck for the price.
Man, and you hear a good rumble coming from the back, but it's quiet taking off.
Oh yeah, you won't even hear this thing until we get up on the freeway, and you probably won't hear it. It has new thing is acoustic glass that they put in these cars that is really it just takes the whole world away from you when you do it.
No, it's working really well. I can't hear a thing coming from outside, really.
So this one has 420 horsepower and 468 pound-feet of torque.
Yeah.
It's the Hurricane 6.
Yeah, that new beast that they created.
It's the Hurricane 6, so that gives it lots and lots of power. But I think what's nice about the engine on this thing is in any review I've done, or I've even watched on YouTube and stuff, the power delivery on this thing is smooth as glass. It's just smooth as glass, and you'll see when we get on the freeway how you don't even, it just floats when you take off. It's super nice to.
And for such a heavy SUV, its specs kind of surprised me, and I'm kind of excited to hit the highway because there's no way something this big can move in 0 to 60 in 5 seconds.
Yes, and this thing here gets 18 to 22 miles per gallon.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Yeah, 18 to 22 miles per gallon. I mean, you can make it worse if you mash it everywhere you go.
Yeah, of course.
But on average, you're going to get 18 to 22 miles per gallon in something like this. And when have you ever heard that in a vehicle this big?
Not in something this big.
These are still like 6 inches longer than a Suburban, a little bit wider than a Suburban. I mean, look at this. We've got acres between us in here. And I just, and yeah, it's got the speed limit right here on my screen.
Oh, nice. There we go.
Oh, here we go. Let's get this thing going. Little bit of body roll coming around the corner, but not bad.
It's expected some.
Here's our first railroad tracks test right here.
Oh, here we go.
We'll do it while decelerating, see how it feels in this truck. Not bad.
Not bad.
No.
Not bad.
Oop, we got a Durango next to us here. So we're gonna get on the freeway here and do our on-ramp test right now. We don't mash it, but we get on it good when we do these reviews. I respect Cal's vehicles, and I never want to damage one or make it, but we want to make sure this thing can get out of its own way, don't we?
Yeah, definitely.
So here we go. We're gonna get on the freeway now, and we're gonna see how quick we can get up to 60 miles an hour on the freeway. And we're at 60.
That's nice.
This thing, but it wasn't jarring, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
But it just pulled all the way through.
And you can feel the torque. You can feel the power of this thing moving, and you wouldn't expect it. You would see this and assume, oh, maybe 7, maybe 8. This thing moves really quick and really smooth.
It gets on it.
Yeah.
Passing, we can get on the freeway and pass like crazy on this thing. Then we have the adaptive cruise control and lane centering. So I have to keep my hands on the wheel, but if I wander over to this lane, it's going to push me back into the middle of the lane here. So this is active lane centering in this one here. So as long as my hands are on the wheel, it'll keep me right in the middle of the lane.
That's insane.
And can you hear the motor?
Little to nothing.
Almost nothing, huh? Yeah. Can you hear the wind outside? Isn't that crazy what they're doing with cars these days?
Yeah, that is very, very insane. It's nice. It's smooth. You don't really feel that wind resistance. This has the lane change
alerts. So blind spot awareness over there in the mirror. See how you have the 2-stage mirrors over there too? You have the wide and the narrow there. That's very cool.
That is really nice.
But yeah, I mean, come on. Could you like drive to Vegas in this?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Easily.
This is the perfect family car. Honestly, I was thinking about this earlier. I would very much, if I was to sell this car to somebody, I would very much say this is the perfect compromise with your wife, or just in general with the decision of looking for a family car, because it looks great, it moves really quick, it's very convenient as far as you go with space, and it just feels great to sit in here.
What's nice about Jeep is depending on what status your family is in, you have the compass for small kids and 2. If you have more than 2 kids and they're getting a little bit older, you have the Cherokee. As you get a little bit older, you have the Grand Cherokee and the Grand Cherokee L if your family gets bigger and older. Now, if you have a bunch of adults or you're taking your parents around or you're doing those kinds of things, this is the one for it, because everybody sitting in here is sitting nicely.
Yeah, very comfortably.
All right, here's what we do. This is where we do our turnabout test and feel how the body roll is on this thing. And it's not bad.
Yeah.
It does a little bit. If they had the airbags, you'd probably not feel it as much.
Yeah.
But
you feel it a little. But we're going at a pretty good speed for moving around that roundabout.
Yeah. Hope there's another Jeep. Look at that. We're all happy with all the Jeeps here. We're going to get up here on the freeway right now and do one more acceleration test. This is kind of a rolling acceleration test. Oh, without a doubt, this thing can get all over it.
It moves
0 to 60,
easy.
just like that.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
That is really nice.
And, you know, like I said, it doesn't jar you out of your seat, but you can feel it pull the whole way through.
And that's real convenient.
And this is a 7,500-pound car.
Yeah. It was a huge hunk of metal.
If you're looking for a tax write-off with this, it's, what do you call it? This is for the full tax write-off for the U.S. code, because it's over 6,000 GVW. So you can write this off in the first year. That's why people buy these for their companies. Let's say you're moving, employees around and those kinds of things. They buy these, or colleges, because you can write 100% of this off in the first year.
Wow.
That's the way the U.S. tax is. That's why we have such big vehicles in this country.
Yeah.
Is because it's got to be a half-ton truck or larger.
Yeah.
My Jeep barely fits under that 6,000 GVW. The next truck I'm getting is going to be like 56, so you can only write off 30% of that.
Yeah.
But if it's over 6,000 GVW, you can write it all off, and that kind of supports the argument of why people have big cars for companies, because you can write it off.
It makes sense. And this is great. This is great.
Everybody's got air.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's got USBs back there.
This really is the perfect just travel car.
Yeah.
Take everybody in it and go somewhere, because this is just comfortable.
Your mother-in-law and me did a video on the red 2024 that they had on the lot that a friend of mine bought after I did the review.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so she has that one now, and she's loving it, and she was just telling me about it this morning, and I'm glad that she was able to get on one of the new 2024s that were still left on the lot, and they gave her a great deal at Sager, and they just do a really good job over at Sager. And just like my buddy Marcus just came to me yesterday with his new truck that he bought.
Yeah.
He bought from Sager a 3/4 ton gas. I did my gas video. I'll reference it above here, but a 3/4 ton gas pickup truck, quad cab, that had the Power Wagon package on it, but it was a tradesman, so it was a base model with the Power Wagon.
Wow.
And he came over to me yesterday at the gun store, and he was telling me how much he loved working with that team at Sager.
Oh, definitely.
And they're moving lots of cars now because they're so good to their customers.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful to their customers.
You can really feel it walking in. Everyone's just really great to you.
Yeah, yeah. So definitely worth a look at if you need a big vehicle because you have a large family, or if you have adults that you haul around, whether it's your parents or grandparents and those kinds of things. A lot of people do live in big households, but you can fit 8 people super comfortably in this one.
I can very much see the luxury Uber rides.
Oh yeah, the Uber X XL, right?
Yeah, exploding with this car.
And a little 411. They just announced it a few days ago. This is coming in the Rev package also.
Wow.
So the Rev package for this, you're going to have this Hurricane 6, or it's going to come with a Pentastar V6 like in my Gladiator.
Really?
But there's no transmission. There's no driveline. There is no axles. You get 150 miles of electric range, and when that runs out, the Pentastar turns on a generator that charges the battery. With this truck, you're going to get 500 miles of range out of like a 15-gallon tank.
That is genius.
Yeah.
That is really genius.
And if you live in town with one of these things, you never have to put gas in it ever.
Yeah.
Because you get 150 miles before. How are we doing? Right? Doing right? Good.
Yep.
Good. Yep, we're good.
Yeah.
Before we even get to the gas portion, You can drive for, I mean, how far is it to your work from your home?
Oh, maybe 11 miles.
11 miles. So you could go 7 times to work. Oh, come on. You can go 7 times to work before you even need to charge up again.
Oh, yeah.
As long as you have a home charger, or you can go to a charger around town, you would never need to charge up.
And like I said, this is going to do numbers with UberX.
Oh.
Because that's...
Yeah, you can bring the whole bachelor party on this thing, or the whole, what is it, wedding shower people in this thing, right?
Oh my gosh. Oh, especially with that rev package, that's going to be amazing.
And you don't have to buy a Lincoln anymore.
No.
You don't have to buy a, what do you call it, a Cadillac anymore. No. This is as nice as they come.
This is
and
extremely
anybody
nice.
that comes in here would just be like, wow. All right.
Now, as a kid, if I would have ever thought that Jeep would rival Mercedes, Cadillac, any other luxury family car, I would be really surprised to hear that.
You know, a lot of times the people that review these things are the most honest people about, you know, fit, feel, and comfort. Yeah. And for a long time, Americans had nothing but plastic and nothing but hard things and things that broke and cracked. Well, they've listened, and they have improved all the way across the board on all American vehicles. And I'm telling you right now that this is one of those that if you're thinking about a Tahoe, if you're thinking about an Expedition or a Yukon, you better look at one of these and compare apples to apples, because you might be surprised at the economy, the power, and the comfort that you get with this truck for a better price, if you ask me.
Oh, definitely. This thing is...
We're going to go back to the dealership right now. No, go ahead here. We're going to go back to the dealership right now, and we are going to wrap this thing up.
Yeah.
My phone will stop ringing. We just got done on our drive. You got a chance to see this entire vehicle. This is your first time doing videos with me, and you've been doing a fantastic job, okay? But tell me, if there's 3 things you had to tell somebody about this vehicle to look at when they come see it, what would that be? Okay.
I would say the 3 things, it would be a part of the convenience. Convenience and performance, technology, and comfort. Okay. The technology all around, you get amazing infotainment screen, you get the ventilated seats, heated seats, the sound system's great.
Yeah, we got a chance to play with that with the cameras off, because we don't want to get copyrighted here.
Exactly. Yeah, no, the music sounds great in there. And then as well, performance. This thing moves. It moves with ease. You don't worry about your power or worrying if you're going to make it onto the highway. It goes perfectly.
For me, I like the fact that you can get it in the regular and L.
Oh, yeah.
Which is 2 different sizes. The seats are super comfortable, and it's quiet. You can actually talk to your family without having all that road noise and all that wind noise and engine noise.
Yeah.
It's really a nice vehicle, and with the market adjustment they've done, I think they hit it just right.
Oh, yeah. These are going to fly
because this is going to be competitive with any Silverado, any Tahoe, Yukon, or Ford Expedition. Right in that same market. So if you're in the market for those 3, come on by Hanford Sager here. Hanford Sager. Sager of Hanford. Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. And just see what they have, and come by see this one. It's a really cool one. Like and subscribe if you like what you see here. Andy, thanks for coming along for the ride.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching Reviews It.